are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Hello and welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 4 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we are here to bring the hammer against the Ropsman clan and claim their kind of final stronghold here at Volksgrad. Autoresolve thinks we are going to be losing this battle. It's going to be quite a difficult one, where we are going to be having to utilize all of our ammo and all of our magic to its absolute fullest, otherwise we are going to have ourselves quite a bad battle here. Ropsman clan has no magic under there. Well, they've got winds of magic, but no spellcasters on their side of the field. I really would love to still have our Tempest Ice Witch, but since she tripped on a rock earlier on, we are going to be having to make do without. So onward to the subjugation and siege of Volksgrad. Alright, let's get to it. You start deployment how many times, or how long until our reinforcements arrive? A minute and 51 seconds. Let's go ahead and throw the dervishes then behind these trees to kind of act as our initial, or at least as a distraction, make them think that we're deploying on this side. You can go all the way around. Oh yeah, because there's these two little small entrances to this side too. Guess we're going to be attacking mainly from this side unless we decide to circle back around. We'll see. So initially we're going to go ahead and ambush this group as they come across this bridge, which is pretty flavorful. I like it. Well, it's a pretty unfortunate not resupply, but reinforcement spot for them. Go ahead and use Bodanov's Brawlers. You keep them just back in the woods far enough they're not getting noticed. Normal Khazars in behind them. Well, try to rotate them kind of around so they can keep firing. We want to annihilate these guys as soon as they reinforce. Okay, so the same thing on the other side here. We'll grab 3 Khazars. Grab 2 up front. We can do the Ice Guard here. And then maybe 1 more Khazar unit in this set of woods. So we've got a nice complete surround fire. Then we can use these. Here, let's pull them back just a little bit. We can use these halberdiers to defend them. There we go. I think a couple of their arrows are going to get stuck in the trees. They're not woodsmen, they're not the wood elves, so they don't fire through trees quite as effectively.
Kislev supreme leader.
Katarin here. We'll go ahead and throw the Patriarchate on this side. Boydanov's Brawlers can easily handle that with their gun axes. Who else has not been deployed? Let's grab everyone and bring them over here. Our Armored Khazars, which we'll go ahead and deploy here, that way we can decide which side to attack properly. I think this angle might be the best, because we can almost get in and just fire at an angle and hit everyone up on top of this wall without them really being able to do much. Although on this side, we get everyone into a big blob and blast them to bits with the Frozen Heart of Winter, so we'll decide based on kind of how things are playing out. I prefer they not be involved with this initial fight. That means dervishes. I'm going to bring you guys back into the back here where you were previously. Let them think that's where you're hiding. We want the ogres ready to kind of knock down walls too. That's why this section will be a little bit better, because we can just keep knocking down sections of wall, whereas they only got 2 over here. So yeah, again, we'll see.
For the people.
Main characters. Frontline infantry, we'll get all you in guard mode. Missile troops, and then our have strength and solidarity. Let's get it going. Take a minute 53 for them to show up. And they've deployed in a very defensive arraignment here.
For all the world depends on Kislev. Fight with pride, my people.
Oh, Katarin, we might be able to get some nasty spell damage. Let's bring you back.
Repositioning.
Be a little bit aggressive with Katarin. Where she is, at the very least. That's going to break up their defensive positions. can't quite reach all the way in there anyway, so this may be a really bad call. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring her back over. We'll drop a Death Frost on this guy as he shows up. We got a minute, let's go ahead and just feed things along. Unfortunately, we've alerted them to our plan, but now we can kind of see how they will react, and she's going to go back to being invisible here in just a moment. There we go, so now they'll see about changing their strategy again. 17 seconds. Oh, they're in for such a bad day. Wait, Knobs, you guys go ahead and advance just a little bit. Hello there. Oh, so lucky. They immediately charged. Fair? That I wasn't expecting. Okay, so they're going for the extremely aggressive route. Iceberg Crunchers come on out here and deal with these poor clowns. Let's go ahead and hit Death Frost on this doublet. And that was unfortunate. Have them start using those shotguns here. Winged Lance is pretty easily beat. Struggle against those Halberdiers. Katarin, go ahead and catch them. And they went as cheeky as they could possibly do, didn't they? Alright, Lancers, pull away. Those are just peasants. Like these guys are proper blunderbusses now. I love also that our Lancers are completely unable to pull away from these warriors. Getting stuck in there. And there we go. It was a lot more desperate than I think it should have been, but we deal with what we deal with. Lads in. I go ahead and just hit. We got 3 here. Devin up front. Warriors up front. And we'll let them all get deployed. This side is Crunch. Let's go ahead and stop wasting ammo. We're already halfway out here. We don't even have the rest of the faction to deal with. Yoy. Okay. So they have now rotated. It's going to not take them much to actually rotate again, but let's go ahead and swing this way and knock over this fort wall. All of Katarin's Kossars, let's go ahead and bring up. Oh yeah, no, I love when they move around when you're trying to just drag them on the map. Ice Guard behind, Void Knobs Brawlers. And they're into the gates. See if the AI tries any cheese, it opens them up.
Ready for battle.
Those towers are a nightmare.
No rest.
No rest. But bring the warriors on up. Same thing here with the armored Kossars. Looks over, I'm going to take them off of fire wheel because they'll just blast their shots up and kind of completely waste them. Katarin, over. Snow Leopard, you can probably also help out with these gates.
Advance!
Gotta keep them moving. We're getting shot up by the walls because of course we are. Let's have them all focus the same targets if we can. They're armored Kossars, so they're gonna not really care about getting shot that badly.
Champion of Kislev!
And battle's not going so well for us so far. They're doing a really good job of wiping out our Kossars with each shot. The return fire just seems really lackluster. There we go. Go ahead and knock down that section of wall for me. One that has a bow, go ahead and advance. Start firing on these Kossars. Ice Witches, same here. Oh, they get side shots on my ogres? That's no good. Go ahead and scare them off the walls a little bit with those warriors. Oh yeah, they're getting the side shots on my ogres. You cheeky rats. I love that my own Kossars are, there we go, finally starting to fire. Katarin, where are you at? All able to get side shots on my ogres. Yeah, they're probably not gonna get through these walls at all. Let's move them up a bit. But if they care so much about the ogres, we can get up and on top of these walls pretty quickly. Those guys are going to be broken quite soon. Definitely not like fighting against the undead, Kislev.
Taking position. Kislev sends us forth.
Yeah, because the units are in each other's way now, they're not firing at anything.
March with pride.
Just lovely.
Cossacks.
Alright, through the gates. Go ahead and fall back. Doing what they can. You guys start picking off Kossars.
Land is power.
These are armored Kossars, don't really care about them as much. Start picking off you, so you shoot everyone fire on the first group if they can. When they're in each other's way, they have a hard time getting up and over.
The people's ruler!
Katarin, this looks like an excellent place for a bit of ice.
Talia! Dodge! Thor!
You're going nowhere, boys. Oh, she's still got to advance quite a bit. Alright, we'll just recast it here then.
Greatest of witches!
Armored Kossars utilize those shields. There we go, that's some real good damage, that's what we needed to see. Katarin, you keep on moving, we'll go ahead and blast some overcast ice through these poor clowns.
I am the blizzard!
A little bit delayed, but it still did wipe out a good deal of their units.
Very well.
Whenever this Boyar gets a little bit closer, he is getting death frosted for days.
Tzarina Katarin!
Yeah, the ice crystal spraying on out. You hand out a little bit more ammunition to the Ice Guard. Thank you, sir. Ice Guard advance. Keep trying to fire on those actual normal Kossars, spread out just a bit. The normal Kossars are the ones causing us issues. They like to retreat the ones that you were trying to fire on because they're like the cheeky tactics of the AI. Alright, normal because the Light Warriors really did enjoy that one.
Yes!
Katarin, you keep coming on around. I think I'm also going to go ahead and send some Kiss the Light Warriors around. Armored Kossars, you guys move in on this side. Patriarch, get over here. Void Knobs Brawlers, start moving on in. We're losing a lot of Kossars up front there to just range duels. We've got the walls, though. In fact, we need to hold the walls and not worry about coming on down after them. Slow this big group down. Katarin, let's go for another Frozen Heart of Winter.
Absolute power!
Absolutely. Those are Kossar Spears, which is unfortunate, but not unmanageable. Especially not with some armored Kossars helping.
The Frostbringer!
Katarin, go ahead and charge around the back. Looks like they're sending some guys to try to stop us. Where are my wing lances? Up in shots there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ogre, stop. Ogres, come around. Realize they've got range there, so let's go ahead and pull these guys back.
Make haste!
We really just need my winged lances to come on in. We can send them after these dervishes. Katarin,
Follow the free!
you come on with.
Tzarina advancing!
They are absolutely cowards, but you try to kind of blast them up as much as possible.
Tzarina Katarin!
There we go. Ogres, come on in and crunch these dervishes. You boys move with. Just annihilate these dervishes up front. You two Kossars, move on in.
Kislev sends us forth!
Patriarch, go ahead and advance a bit. We get the heals on everyone on the wall. Please, please. There we go. Everyone on the wall needs some heals. Got some Kossars up here being clowns. Alright, armored Kossars around. Ice Guard, can you keep dealing with these armored boys here?
Follow the bear.
Pass out some more ammunition.
Heart of Kislev!
Lots of our warriors, I guess, are just advancing through where we told them to earlier. Katarin will go ahead and... let's not waste.
Yes!
Such a good place for the Frozen Heart of Winter. My boy Knobs Rollers, we really need to get them round so they can start using those shotguns at the other end there. Normal Kossars need to keep trying to go after the armored variant. Lads on the walls start charging on down now. Got bogged down if you can. Regina, you come on round. Ice Guard.
Fight for Overhaul.
Keep messing up this big blob. Katarin, you should not be in a duel with,
Katarin.
how did you get so far away from your troops? She's going to die. Absolutely. There we go.
Dodge! Tor!
Try to use that charge bonus to break through. You boys move in here. All of our Kossars that are left start firing on this zone. Armored Kossars in. Really, our dervishes are just getting messed up here. Bring these boys in to fight. Rotate a bit here. Have the warriors keep advancing. Katarin, how'd you get caught again, girl? He is able to weave through lines so much better than you can. Give that to the Boyar. Make sure the Snow Leopard is continuing to go after the dervishes. Nice boys, get in there and clobber this clown with that Hussar Padawans. Time to go ahead and pull away. Big blob fight over here. If we had the Frozen Heart of Winter, we'd be cooking. Alright, Snow Leopard back on in this way. Are those dervishes? Yeah, we need to try to go after this Boyar.
Kislev supreme leader.
Bind them!
Or to figure out where the enemies are here. Clobber them.
Tzarina Katarin.
Alright, there we go. Charge in here, Winged Lancers. Everyone needs extra health. Everyone needs extra charge bonus.
On the march!
Bring them back this way.
March with pride! On the march!
Lances back as well.
Armored Kossars!
The armored Kossars here is fine as long as you're starting to shoot. There's lots of weird,
Tzarina advancing.
completely disorganized troops we've got going here.
Purge them! Break them down!
Go ahead, Death Frost. Big order once more.
I am the blizzard.
And just one guy's in Katarin's way.
Follow the bear! Sons of Kislev!
And there and start blasting. Go and charge the Winged Lances through.
We fight for
They're pretty much just out of ammo here.
retreat!
Get them up and over the top.
Kossar!
Why are you guys going that way when there's a perfectly good open? Like, we're just gonna go through the... Get up on the ladders, boss. Don't worry about it.
For the motherland.
Alright, that is a champion defeated. Move through.
Annihilate them! To battle!
Winged Lances, let's go ahead and keep devastating the guys that are already here in the back.
Armored Kossar!
Keep those pistols cracking into these Kislevite warriors. Everything up here on top of the wall, I don't know, just do something. They ran them down quite aggressively. Let's come on back around and get this group. Keep pushing through. Let's have you, the winged lances, come in after this group. Cossars, go ahead and give these warriors a charge. These guys are just all... Man, this shows the absolute travesty that is the CJI. Look at this nonsense. There's plenty of ladders, and there's also an entrance. They're just like, nah, we're gonna go up over the top. All at the same time. Stand there and point blank this crew.
Tzarina Katarin.
And only the one dervish actually listens to your orders. The rest of the guys get killed.
Repositioning.
Sloppy battle here at Volksgrad. Alright, looks like Patriarch's having some issues. Go ahead and pop some orthodoxy pills. Charge them back on through. Glorious, glorious.
Execute them.
They still have several units with full arrows.
Defenders of Kislev!
We just need everyone to get off of guard mode. That's really the problem here.
It is done!
Move them on in. Voidnow's Brawlers, have you advanced far enough? Some of them have, they went through the middle, and now they're up over the top of the ladders. I just don't understand.
Warrior
The
and
movement
leader.
AI is so busted.
For the people. Defenders of Kislev.
Start blasting over here. Katarin, you capture this zone for us.
Tzarina Katarin.
In fact, capture Cat.
For sure!
Dervishes apparently are beating. There's no way.
Yes.
Excellent.
Ogres would make mincemeat of this crew. There we go. Actually start swinging their blades.
The people's ruler.
Alright. Very weird battles that are Kislev versus Kislev. We just needed more artillery and less units that were required to go up and over the walls because
Ready for battle!
they're just completely confused over here. Yeah, it's a victory, but it's an embarrassing one. Alright, we achieve a Pyrrhic victory, though. We were outnumbered by a full 800. We only lost 900 in the fighting, as well as 2 supporters. And that's how it works. Go ahead and claim Volksgrad, though.
My frozen kingdom expands.
Yeah, we need to do no sacking or anything. It just needs to be a very fast, brutal lightning war on this clan. That way we can stop warring with the other Kislevites. Frostfang, though, has been secured. A single blow landed with this truly deadly magic sword is enough to fell even mighty beasts. Indeed. Tzarina the Audacious.
Drużyna.
So I think from here what we're going to do is we're going to split the 2 armies up and just take down Novcholzy and Plesk at the same time. Both have very weak armies, so there should be no problem. Mirror of the Ice Queen. As long as you are in melee, you'll be dealing some damage. Just a little Mortis Engine effect. Hand mirror, fashioned from flawless ice with an intricate frame of frostwork, will reflect the foe's violence back on himself. Or herself. Watchman in the Night. The existence of the Tzarina's secret police is no secret, for the Watchman's ranks are not just the spies who root out the opposition to her rule, but also the toughest of her retinue. Glorious. We've also slain 1,500 enemies of the state. And now we need to build up a royal barracks. Roused by your military successes, the Golden Knight rides forth to protect your realm. Before she can take to the field with you, however, it must be sanctioned by official decree. To establish the Ice Court's jurisdiction, her service must be overseen by a royal barracks. That we can do. Our royal barracks comes from which building line? It is... from our Zargard. Which is kind of unfortunate, because not... Well, I guess we could deal that up here in Prague. Either way, whichever of our cities gets to tier 3 first, we're going to just build that in, and... Even if that's here in Kislev, we need to kick it out afterwards, it should be no problem. Build up a tribal enclave there. Build up Fort Yakova. Prague doesn't quite have the growth. And Volksgrad has a merchant trader and a timber mill. And no problems there.
We are one people.
We are one people. I mean, if they are the Tzarina's secret police, we have to have them in this army, don't we?
Glory be to the motherland.
Alright, so I guess we're going down to 4 Khazars.
My rule, my decision.
And we'll get ourselves the Watchmen of the Night.
We are
If anything, Voidenov's Brawlers will join up with Kevin.
Land for the taking.
Go ahead and swap them on over, so Kevin's got himself a little bit of DACA. Actually, probably also give him the skirmishes too.
Kislev is triumphant.
Kislev is triumphant.
Mistress of Ice.
Then Katarin, we will just fill your ranks in again with one more warrior, and then another Khazar.
Kneel before your queen.
Glorious.
Defy chaos.
Time to become... we get the... she could become a proper cat lady. Or, we'll go for Ice Mistress, and then Khan Queens. We've got more control, more relations with Kislev, and then more devotion generated per turn. So we're just recovering from this negative a little bit faster. Arcady, we'll get the point into Solyox and then replenish troops. For Kevin, let's go for... we'll continue down this line for that Curse Frontier. That is a pretty solid buff for all of his archers. So we'll go Deadeye into Scarred Veteran. Sounds good. Also probably give him the Star Iron Ring and a Sword of Swift Slaying. Or a Great Axe of Swift Slaying. Bailiff for more control. We'll go ahead and take the Bailiff from Katarin. And the Veteran Warrior can also stay with
I
Katarin.
accept this tribute.
I'm so glad to hear it. You had no choice. Alright, here in Vivio, we can go ahead and throw in. We're so close to the demon trees. Walls make the most sense. Yes, let's go ahead and just throw in some walls. Alright, glorious, and that should be our turn. Let's see if there's anyone who wants to make any new deals through diplomacy. Talabheim. And Talabheim likes the... okay, so if they like Drycha, let's go ahead and make some deals with Talabheim then. We also try to declare war on, join their war with Black Venom. I don't really know where they are, so that could backfire on us, but it should also make us friends with everyone else around here. Alright, cool. That'll work for me. I'll be able to trade with Reichland.
Highborn son.
Now, how does Drycha feel about us? Alright, we're improving. We're likely going to need to stamp her out, but for now, we're improving. It'll take. Alright, let's go ahead in here and let's grab ourselves a Ice Witch Lord. So Olga Boskovich. And we'll go ahead and save the gold for a turn here. We're upgrading Prague and Kislev proper.
In the names of Ursun, Salyak, Daj, and Tor, I condemn you.
Tzarina says you're condemned. No more of this. My people suffer too much. Yeah, no, I don't know that I care. Okay, so there's the actual end for Clan Molder. Good job there, Castalton. Ooh, he's already riding around on a bear. Ooh, Castalton, you're rank 15? I guess I'm not that far behind. Glacial Gale is back and ready for duty. Lovely. Where can we really send you? Let's go on out to join Kevin after this first fight here. Let's go ahead and
I summon wealth.
scout the ruins in Yedich. Oh, she can move all the way over here, huh?
Power grows.
And there's nothing in Yedich. Or Yechich. Let's go ahead and have
This land
Kevin
is
then
ours.
settle Yechich.
Kislev has
Grief, just
no
kidding, that's
need of-
expensive. Alright then, Cat. Oh, you can't quite reach Novcholzy.
It is treason to command me.
So if she can't reach Novcholzy, then there's no way he can reach Volksgrad, right? Right. Let's go ahead and give him the Icon of Strength, so his bonk stick is a little bit more hefty.
One
And
land.
let's go take Plesk.
Frostfang's bite.
If he can reach Volksprod, there's nothing I can do about it. We'll just let him do it. We shall auto-resolve Plesk.
Victory by
Or
blade
Kislev
and
Warriors.
thrust.
And we'll go ahead and just occupy.
It is mine by right.
Yes, thank you. Kevin. Now
Why
you
is
settle here at
onwards?
Yiddish.
Guardians of the land.
So extremely expensive. And then 1,000 more just for the village.
Blizzards embrace. The ice court shall provide.
Gale, I think I actually want you joining Katarin.
I grow weary.
Not Kevin. Yeah, we've got absolutely no cash. But we do have a decision on Olga. Disciplined approach. Having served the ice court for decades, it is time the witch dedicated herself to one of the disciplines practiced within the winter's halls. Choose storm or snow. Let's go for storm. And this is actually just the different aspects of the wind of ice, or whatever the actual wind is exactly called. So ice magic comes from how it interacts with the land itself, and then the tempest magic is how it interacts with the sky and the environment, which I think is quite cool. Trade for the western provinces.
Drag me from the forge.
Oh, some money.
This is worthy.
I figured. Weirdly enough, I figured as much. Go ahead and trade with Osland. Very well. Yeah, wait till we have all of the electric counts in too. That'll be great. The full flavor of the Empire.
Never yield.
It'll also make the Empire much harder to crush. Or all those forces of chaos, not my own.
Service to Kislev.
Oh, really? There's nothing else to build. That's fine. And I was devilishly wrong. Turn.
The Boca Palace's doors are open to you.
Hello there, Valmir. You seem like you might already come kind of from a Kislevite area. The wisdom of Tzarina guides us to cooperation. It does indeed if you have some cash. Emperor bids, and it is so. Oh, that's not good. That means Wolfric's already here. My phone fell at the right time as the intern. Alright, so Ice Court control is done. Candidates for membership of the Ice Court must be sought and instructed in its myriad customs and rites. The next generation of ice maidens and witches is to rise. Oh, we actually did it? This is why you just don't pay attention. That's the way. We made it to the early groundswell, which means we have more relations with Kislev, more control in all provinces, more leadership, and more speed. We also gain ourselves a valet responsible for grooming, wardrobe, and presentation of the charges. The valet is indispensable for a style-conscious noble. Especially a style-conscious noble riding around on a bear. What is Katarin's bear's name? Is there any lore for that, or does she even have one in lore? For some reason, I don't think her having a bear is canon. Alright, Olga, what else for you? Also, I love your little headdress thing. While all witches of the Ice Court are exceptional mages, there are those who excel at the martial combat practiced by the Ice Guard, while others focus solely on their arcane talents to become the best sorceress. She is going to be a caster. Absolutely. Alright, Tzarina Katarin, time for you to crunch Oleg.
Tzarina.
I see no reason not to have Frost Affinity makes her faster. I mean, she's running around on a bear now, right? So, she's a big old monster. Let's grab Guardian Call, though, so we get another summon of a capture
It is
cat.
mine by right.
Extra units in battle is always a win more card. We'll love to see the ability to upgrade Kislev more. The other thing that I think we need to do is just put in the goofy... Oh, why it's so expensive. We have to get all the way up to a frozen outpost to complete the mission for Ulrika. Which I guess we could possibly do over here at Fort Yakova instead. Let's figure out how much gold we have to work with after we deal with...
Champion of Kislev.
Oh, this is the end for Malachi.
A friendly
We were too
face
slow.
is always welcome.
We were too slow. He's down. Oh, he's down to 2 settlements, so he's not quite gone. He still has this one. If we can, we need to, Throg is our next target. Then, if we can keep Malachi alive, we can start benefiting from the Dawi weapons, and he should get up to Thunder Barge quickly. Which, man, imagine having a single Thunder Barge here with this squad.
Defender of
That means
Kislev.
Gale, we're probably actually going to keep you here with Kevin, or take down Jergesh.
You will fear me.
You got this.
I should have studied.
No, you failed. It's because it gives us extra devotion, isn't it?
Let the frost
Well, now we've irritated
devour
Throg
us.
for no reason. My favorite.
Unleash Kislev's wrath.
Alright, Baloo. Let's go maul Oleg. Alright. Maybe if we just shot a rocket up in the air on this hill, we could bury the entire Mongol horde. Or maybe not. Let's start deployment, and we'll go ahead. I guess they can advance all the way off the top, across the top here. Interesting. Alright, well I'm gonna refuse to fight you over there. We're gonna pull you over to this side then.
Land is power.
Land is power. Grab these two Kossars. The Ice Guard on the sides here, because they can easily hold their own.
For Ursun!
That does sound about right, doesn't it? Grab these two. Excuse me? Just really heard the last half of the Kossars. Being real loud. Alright, Ogres, you're gonna stay here. Winged Lances. Capture Cat. Katarin and Baloo.
Of Kislev!
Let's go Warriors, that we will advance past our own guys here.
Defenders of Kislev.
Same thing with these Warriors, just throw them on the other side. Gonna sprint up here alongside the Ice Guard. Even more pistols. Then the Night Watchman, which we're just gonna keep ready to rush through our lines. Glorious. I think I would normally want to keep you off your horse, but the ability to kind of zoom around and give out those battle prayers where they're needed is pretty useful. Alright then, I think, what is the only new unit we have here to show off? Yes, the Watchmen of the Night. They get to be armored Kossars that instead of packing a pistol, have themselves the dual scimitars of the Ice Guard. And they rip right through most early to medium tier infantry pretty well. They do start to fall off a little bit in the late game, but it does take quite a bit of time. Front line, which is starting to grow aggressively. Bring the Night Watchmen in with the Ogres, because they're going to be more similarly used. Advance.
We must prevail. The happiness of all mankind.
The
is
happiness of
duty
all
every
mankind.
Kislevite.
Hello, Mochi. Come over here. Quit complaining, otherwise you're getting removed again.
The Ice Queen.
Got attitude problems.
We fight for
It's not enough that you're in the game as a snow leopard, you've got to also be obnoxious. Indeed.
very well!
Alright, so Bear Katarin, come on over here.
Positioning.
He's gonna be a much bigger target, so we're gonna come at him from the side. Mostly because of this bear. He moves a little bit slower than a horse, too. Go figure. This would be this would not be a gentle ride. We can get some extra shock support here on this bear. There you go. You find your place up on your tower. Now lay down and go to sleep. Quit interrupting us. Our recording. Not quite a stream. There's no reason for the overcast. There's no armor on because of the White Warriors. Ice shield plows right on through.
The Frostbringer. The Queen abides.
Try to keep to the woods, although the bear seems to have issues bumping into the sides there. So they're just gonna go as wide as they can.
Spreading horse.
Okay, interesting.
Ursun. Talia. Daj. Tor. I go.
Over here, we'll get Frostfang ready. Frostfang might have to take a moment to actually warm up before firing.
Katarin moving.
Katarin, go ahead and summon in the cat back line here.
Greatest of witches.
Go ahead and dive in. If they want to surround the capture cat, then I've got all sorts of stuff to deal with them.
I am the blizzard.
Got Frostfang. AI responded to getting away from pretty quickly. more frost magic there.
Are mine! Absolute power!
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, Katarin.
Tzarina Katarin!
Seems like you have become a traitor to your people.
The queen marches!
Alright, the imaginary capture cat doing some pretty good damage. Love to see the Tyranid AI hive-minding their way across the battlefield here. That is a special level of cheese. They just pulled them away and let these guys hold them down.
Tzarina Katarin!
It's not the stinkiest of cheese, it's only more like a mild cheddar. Used to see this more only in the likes of Pharaoh, where they would basically, whichever unit you choose to attack, they immediately retreat them behind their own line.
For the motherland!
It's part of the reason I decided that Pharaoh is not going to be for the channel anymore, not until that gets fixed up. Alright, I guess they're just going to do the slow march. Dragging this out as much as you can, eh? I'm going to send the winged lances all the way across. They're just going to slow walk towards us. We'll go ahead and speed things up since they want to be so cowardly. Not accepting of the fate here. Doesn't matter how long of a line you make, you're still gonna get smacked. You absolute nubs. Alright, Katarin, you come over here and give them some Death Frost. Just this one unit is what they're gonna send over here. That's definitely gonna work.
Tzarina Katarin!
Enjoy the Death Frost.
Tzarina advancing!
Yeah, get a little ways away. They managed to get some of those Kossars up, and I wasn't paying all the close attention.
Whatever Ursun asks.
The people's ruler!
Sure. Alright, let's let the squid monster move its way over here nice and slow-like.
Ready for
Come here, you. This eldritch horror of an enemy we're facing here. I think we broke them. They're good at defending, but now they're just sending one unit over to try to face us, which... that's not going to work at all, is it?
the Ice Queen!
Wait, Lances, come on across. Let's go ahead and just advance the normal Kossars to deal with.
Tzarina Katarin!
They're so keyed in on dealing with these winged lances that nothing else matters.
Retribution!
Crush this town! Hussars! Ice Guard!
Warriors, you go ahead and advance just a little bit.
Kislev? So be it.
Very well.
It serves Kislev.
Annihilate this group.
Patriarch!
Get him, Katarin.
I am the blizzard! The frost!
And let's go ahead and pull them away.
It is my purpose! It is my path!
Oh yeah, you guys immediately go for the shots. That's gonna work for sure. Alright, Katarin, now we go for another Ice Maiden's Kiss right through these guys here. Blends them up nicely.
Kislev
Okay, now they're going for the push through. Fair enough.
Repositioning!
That's funny.
Hussars!
Hey, Kossars, you move up.
It is done. We fight for Ursun.
Winged Lancers.
The queen abides!
Yep, they are
Free!
going for the point-blank shots, even though they know death is upon them.
Frost are mine!
Serves Kislev.
Ice Guard! Hussars!
The insistence on trying to flank you makes me laugh when they already know that the jig is up, and they're just like, nah, we're gonna do it anyway. Alright, so let's have all the warriors in with the groups with these guys. Then we'll just march them all forward together. Same thing here. Oh yeah, I want you to all walk forward. No, shoot whoever's in front of you. Thank you. That's the actually what I wanted you to do. Fall back here. Should be dealing with a with a boyar. They're pretty mean.
Absolute power! Yes!
Duels with Kislev as Kislev almost guarantee some losses
Salia! Dodge!
because it's a duel of bows.
For the motherland!
Keep ribbon on through. You gotta stop them from firing, even though they immediately recover from you no longer charging into them. Get a bear. Didn't quite have this long of a charge bonus, is it?
Execute them!
Alright, just go ahead and defend yourselves. I'd like to take out both units at once if I can, so let's grab the Kiss and then go through both your lines. Keep moving. In fact, we can use the wing lances to go through multiple squads.
Winged lancers!
Same thing with the ogres, they'll just keep charging through. Glorious. Anyone who still has a bow. Get you out of lock. Something like this sounds great. Wing lances, come on, back. Use that charge bonus. Charge speed.
Tzarina Katarin! Blade of witches!
There we go. The last of the Boyar's men. Foolish rebel Kislevites. Yep. 3 pin cushions. Alright, that is another glorious win. Alright, decisive win. Even though we lost a couple of our warriors up the front line, and they will be missed and honored in song. I'll go ahead and just claim North
It
Chelsea.
is mine by right.
Give us another veteran warrior, which we can go ahead and give over here to Kevin.
Tzarina. I accept
That way he's
this
got a little bit
tribute.
better soldiers coming in, and the Eastern Oblast is now secure, so that's most of Kislev now under proper control of either us or the Orthodoxy, which is great. Lesk has the Market Square. Let's go ahead and trade that out for the Orthodoxy Shrine. This one is growth and control. I don't mind that at all. Ropsman clan's gone, and now we've got the Mordheim and Beowulfs. Which is just beautiful.
Right.
Malachi, if you lose to Throg, though, we should be able to swoop in and then deal with
This is my right.
Wintertooth pretty easily, actually.
I need only the best.
Go ahead and grab a couple more warriors, because they've got those halberds for knocking down trolls.
Frost Maiden, they will fear me.
Gale's already used her ability for the turn, which is unfortunate, but
We are in winter.
which is the way. Now we've got 2,200 gold to utilize. Let's go ahead and grab the Grand Market. 800 gold is insane. Hunting camp for furs, and then from there we'll grab more military. Either more military or the actual proper defensive buildings, but we need it either way. Katarin's going to go ahead and turn back around, and basically Kevin's going to be in charge of controlling the outside here. None of these armies should declare on us just yet. They are all going to be feeling weaker than us, so we will basically be the ones to declare that war first. So now we have Prague. What do we get from Witch Hunter Conclaves? Dodge Cult Customs gives us more gold from a Land Awakening. That's all for Streltsy. Prague remembers. You get the Griffin Legion, the Siege Mentality, Banner of the Orthodoxy, Fur Stones, which drops the upkeep for all of our elemental units. Meanwhile, I think Kislev is mostly for the bears. Global Recruitment, Frenzy for War Bears, which is it's insanely good. Aggressive Cultivation, more income, Missile Resist, and then more income. Let's go for... just kind of down the middle here. Icecade Collars is going to buff up our Things of the Woods and Snow Leopards, which I'm going to have as many of as possible. And then Ice River Stone is going to make all of our construction for buildings a little bit cheaper, especially so for resource-producing buildings. And then from there, we'll probably circle back around to Maybe going for improved lookouts so we have more local recruitment. Armor for all melee cav is amazing sounding. Actually, it may just be down through the land. But first... Oh, yeah, no, we're going to go through the land, so let's go the Troll Country Pathfinder for more movement. Increases melee defense of all armies. Pretty solid. We just have no devotion at the moment.
For all the motherland.
Exactly. When you've heard the embodiment of winter, cold and deadly, Katarin is the impersonification of winter itself, and armored in its biting chill. Let's grab a passion here for our patriarch. We need to find him some armor pretty soon. Actually, St. Anushka's finger bone for a little bit of regeneration sounds glorious. Oh, is it time to appoint a new Ataman? We're actually making more in the Eastern Oblast because of the... I think it was a market we have in there. We'll go ahead and grab Alexander and have him join up at the Cursed City here. This is our other major settlement. Not making as much money by any chance, but it needs the help. Commandment, we'll go ahead and snag Purge the Steppes.
Leader of Kislev's warriors.
Alright, and we'll go ahead and give it one more end turn, and that'll be probably the end here for today's episode. Stoltz building up more troops there and help it. That does sound about right. Let's get our map back out here. I don't know why it just didn't disappear on me. I like to see that Osland is still hanging in there. Alright, the dead flag fleet are obliterated. Garmer was found ambushing. Oh, you're a correct flag. Interesting. Are you two fighting? What's going on here? They're all working together against Malachi. He is brave, mighty. The Adventures of Gotrek and Felix. Gehimnisnog, or the Floating Holiday, as it is known among the citizens of the Empire, marks that of the rarest of occasions. Both the twin moons of Morrisleep and Mansleep are risen and bright in the night, thinning the veil that separates this mortal realm from the other planes of existence. It is no coincidence that on such Gehimnisnog Eve, the hallowed dwarf slayer Gotrek and his managed companion and chronicler Felix Jaeger detected and defeated a Slaaneshi cult, only to find themselves transported to the realms of chaos to face more horrors at the whim of the insidious Prince of Pleasure. His game's master, keeper of secrets, must be found and killed for Slaanesh's foul game to finally end. Give us 3K at Gotrek and Felix, the legendary heroes. This is a very tough fight, so we'll want to come at this when we have some artillery, and probably a few more missile troops under our belt. But we will eventually be going for Gotrek and Felix. Just that's a tough one. You have to keep them alive under an onslaught of Slaaneshi units, which is not an easy task. How many settlements do you guys have?
Deity protects you.
All the way down to Novchelzy. Or not Novchelzy, all the way down to Karak Flag here. And Fort Dwarslav. Alright. We are the world's shield. That's honestly probably very true. We'll go ahead and snag in that Night Patrol house. Why is the first tier so dang expensive? $25.50, and then to upgrade it costs nothing? Huh. Let me just buy the Frozen Outpost then. Nice and easy. Go ahead and upgrade Prague directly. Well, like that, we've got no money. Kislev upgrades quite slowly, don't they? Alright, well, that is going to be all the time I have got for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Katarin campaign. If you all enjoy the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne. I'll see you all in the next one.